What were your thoughts on the game?
I think we deserved a point. Definitely deserved a point. It wasn't a good football game. It wasn't a good football game at all. But the boys were pre-warned what Maidstone were all about. Physicality and being organised and playing forward very quickly and not letting us play. I just felt that first half we felt like we had a divine right to play. And you can't play like that away from home against Maidstone, who are the team that I've just described. I will say, however, the goal we conceded was like crazy. We got 10 men on the pitch and we're 1 for 1 at the back, and we're sending all our and we're screaming at them it was crazy. So we gave ourselves an uphill battle. Half time we spoke about you got no divine right to play the way you want to play on a football pitch. No one's gonna let you do that. We had to up our levels massively, our physical levels. We had to find a different way to try and get back in the game. And I think ultimately the subs who came on made a huge difference to the game. And we kept going in a game that was, for both sides, devoid of chances. I mean, Hammy hasn't had a save to make away from home at Maidstone, which is good. I'm very glad we didn't lose the game, so we didn't deserve to lose the game. I don't think either team deserved to win the game either. I think a draw's fair, and it was a stonewall penalty. So overall, that's my thoughts on the game. I'm glad we got a point, and recovery starts now for a tough game on Tuesday against a team who've won both their opening games.
Talk us through the changes you made in the second half, formation and personnel-wise.
Yeah, I felt that Nashi Sundari come on and gave us some physicality. He started flying into a few tackles and got us going. We changed shape a little bit. We played Jordan Young high and wide on the right-hand side and played almost without a left winger. I thought Maidstone were tiring at the end, and if we could have shown a bit more quality in the last 15 minutes, I think the goal would have come sooner. But we got caught into crashing it, and Hayfield's energy. MJ came on, and I thought we needed a little bit of nous up there today. Cody was fighting and scrapping, and that was playing right into Fowler and Beeden's hands, the two centre halves from Maidstone. So I just felt like we needed to do something different. And Louis Dennis has pulled his thigh, which is a big blow. But so Ed Palmer, I thought he was a real menace up top. Ed, that was out of necessity really. So yeah, that was the subs. But overall, it's a good point.
A lot went on in those 90 minutes. What does it tell you about your team in retrospect?
Yeah, well, they kept going, didn't they? They kept going. It's the first time some of the new players have seen a side of me that I don't like showing. And they could have easily gone into their shells. But listen, we weren't perfect today, but we've got a point away from home. Always respect a point away from home in football, always. Especially at a club that has got a tremendous success of being in and around the playoffs and has got a really good manager who organises his teams very, very well. So we'll take the point and get home.
Your thoughts on Tuesday's game?
Yeah, it's going to come round quick. And then obviously the weekend after was Saturday, Monday. So like I said, recovery starts now. The boys are going to have to do all the right things. Got a long way home, so it's a good chance for us to monitor them and get on top of that. And we'll see how everyone is Monday morning and then move forward. It's going to be a tough game though.
And of course the Yellow Army, they had to wait for their reward today, but taking a point then. Yeah,
definitely. That's why all the boys were together at the end and clapping them for as long as we clapped them, because we're very appreciative of how far they've travelled and how much money they've spent, and I'm glad they haven't gone home without anything.
Thanks for joining us.
Cheers, Patrick.